We are Project 3 and welcome to our podcast. Join us as we dive into the complexities of environmental sustainability and explore the role we can all play in creating a more equitable and sustainable world. Starting with your host, Kiara.
For this episode, we'll talk about advancing Sustainable Development Goals on well-being in the Philippines. The Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, are a global call to action for achieving a more sustainable and equitable future for all. Goal number 3 of the SDGs specifically focuses on ensuring healthy lives and promoting well-being for all at all ages. In the Philippines, significant efforts are being made to advance this goal and improve the well-being of its population. This episode highlights the progress, challenges, and opportunities in advancing SDG goal number 3 on well-being in the Philippines. The Philippines, an archipelagic country in Southeast Asia, is home to a population of over 100 million people. While the country has made significant progress in recent years in areas such as economic growth and poverty education, there are still considerable challenges in achieving the SDG on well-being. One of the key areas of focus in advancing SDG goal number 3 in the Philippines is improving access to quality healthcare services. The Philippine government has implemented various policies and programs aimed at expanding healthcare coverage and improving quality of healthcare services across the country. The Philippine Health Insurance Corporation, or PhilHealth, the National Health Insurance Program, has been instrumental in expanding healthcare coverage to poor and vulnerable populations. Additionally, the government has invested in improving healthcare infrastructure and increasing the number of healthcare workers, particularly in rural and underserved areas. However, challenges remain in ensuring universal access to quality healthcare services in the Philippines. Disparities in healthcare access and outcomes persist, particularly for marginalized and remote communities. There is a need to address issues such as unequal distribution of health resources, high out-of-pocket expenditures, and inadequate health literacy among the population. Another area of focus in advancing SDG goal number 3 in the Philippines is addressing non-communicable diseases such as diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, and cancer, which are leading causes of morbidity and mortality in the country. The government has implemented various preventive and control measures, including tobacco and alcohol control policies, the promotion of healthy diets, and increased physical activity. However, the NCDs continue to pose significant challenges, particularly due to changing lifestyles, urbanization, and an aging population. Mental health is also emerging as a critical aspect of well-being in the Philippines. The government has recognized the importance of mental health and has implemented policies and programs to address mental health issues, including the passage of the Mental Health Act in 2018. However, stigma and discrimination against people with mental health conditions remain pervasive, and there is a need for increased awareness, access to mental health services, and integration of mental health into the broader healthcare system. Gender equality and reproductive health are also critical components of SDG goal number 3 in the Philippines. The government has implemented policies and programs to promote gender equality, including the Magna Carta of Women, which aims to eliminate discrimination against women and promote their empowerment. The government has also made efforts to improve access to reproductive health services, including family planning and maternal health services. However, challenges remain in addressing issues such as teenage pregnancies, unmet needs for family planning, and access to safe and legal abortion services. Despite the challenges, there are also opportunities for advancing SDG Goal number 3 on well-being in the Philippines. The country has a young and vibrant population, which presents an opportunity for investing in the health and well-being of the next generation. The government has also recognized the importance of multi-sectoral collaboration and community participation in advancing the SDGs, and there are efforts to engage various stakeholders, including civil society, the private sector, and local communities, in the development and implementation of health policies and programs. In conclusion, the Philippines has made progress in advancing SDG Goal number 3 on well-being, particularly in expanding healthcare coverage and improving healthcare outcomes. That's all for this episode. Catch us in the next one as we talk about the Environmental News Update, Philippines in January 2023. Thank you for joining us, brought to you by Project 3.